Hi, it's Brendan Howe here with another issue in our business problem series where we tackle issues large and small with proactive technical solutions. Today we're talking about roadmaps, technology roadmaps. I hear all the time about different business leaders that feel that they don't have a strong roadmap, they don't have a strong technology strategy, and they're falling behind. So this is part 3. This is such an important issue. I've recorded 3 different videos about it. So part 1 talked about technology. Part 2 talked about security. And today I'm talking about productivity. So here's the issue a lot of people face. Because of the lack of a productivity roadmap, the lack of a technology roadmap that gives them specific initiatives quarter after quarter to improve on productivity, a lot of businesses have more people than they need. There's more people in the back end of their operation because of manual process, because of duplication, because of too much paper. Or maybe they're not taking advantage of the opportunities that they could be taking advantage of because technology is not being used effectively. So many businesses and organizations out there are not using the Microsoft 365 suite of applications as well as they could be. They're essentially paying more for technology and getting less. What about paying the same and getting a whole lot more? That's what we want to try and do from technology. We want to get more out of our technology investments. So the solution is here, you have a 3-part technology strategy roadmap, right? It has technology, security, and productivity. With productivity, you have the opportunity to put in place a really good productivity roadmap that can save 4 hours per employee or more. Imagine that. With the proper use of technology, you can save 4 hours per employee or even more. There's a study by Forrester's that showed how to do this using various technologies in the Microsoft suite. So for every 10 people, imagine that, for every 10 people you could save 40 hours of time a week. That's a full-time staff member that you could redeploy, or you could cut your labor costs. Amazing, amazing opportunities. So a good roadmap, good productivity roadmap will take you there. A good productivity roadmap would talk about how to use different applications, how to integrate your ERP systems, right? How to make sure the accounting systems are speaking to the other parts of your operation. Maybe you have 2 or 3 different applications that aren't talking to each other. Maybe you have an issue where you're not properly using the Microsoft 365 suite of services and applications to their fullest. It's an issue with lots of businesses. There's so many applications in there, right? There's so many opportunities that you can eliminate paper and eliminate manual processes. And the other part that a good productivity roadmap has is it talks about what applications to use to solve some key business problems. We all have issues in our business, and one of the things we've been doing with this business problem series is pointing out different ways that we can use technology better to solve some key business problems. So put that into a roadmap. We're not going to boil the ocean, right? Every quarter we can do 1 or 2 things that improves the productivity of our companies. One of the things we're seeing with a lot of different businesses is they're automating manual processes. There's all sorts of processes in their business, and they're looking for ways that what repetitive processes can we automate. And there's huge opportunities, whether it's within your ERP system, it could be within the Microsoft 365 suite, it could be standalone applications, but there's huge opportunities out there to really automate a lot of processes that people are just doing over and over again, day after day. That all comes with a strong productivity roadmap. That's how you go from reactive IT to intelligent technology. So there you go. They're the 3 parts of a strong technology strategy roadmap. We have technology, we have security, we have productivity. I hope this has been valuable for you. Please feel free to reach out if we can help more. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and have a great day.